This is Matt G with Mountain Companies. I'm a quality control technician here at Valley Quarry. I'd like to bring up an incident that occurred. We sample stockpiles, we do belt cuts. We had a fatal incident we'd like to bring up that happened at a private company in Kansas. I'd like to go through the incident with you. On June 19, 2020, Frank Rockers, a 68-year-old quality control technician with approximately 50 years of mining experience, died while inspecting a 7/16 minus stockpile for oversized material. As Rockers paused and knelt down during his inspection, the stockpile collapsed and covered him with approximately 4 feet of material. The accident occurred because miners removed material from the stockpile in a manner that compromised its stability. Mine management did not identify this hazard and establish safe procedures for work or travel near stockpiles. And mine management did not establish procedures for timely notification of stockpile-related hazards. Here at Valley Quarry, if we do a track form, safety assessment, we go through everything, and one of the things we have identified is that if you undercut a stockpile, you will compromise its stability. The upper portion of the stockpile could fall down upon you while you're sampling. We have the practice, if we do have to sample from a stockpile, we have a loader, front end loader go in, remove 2 or 3 buckets of material, bring it back from the face of the stockpile, stir it up, lay out a sample pad. You always want to stay away from a high-walled, flat-faced front of a stockpile because of the lack of integrity. The stockpile could collapse upon you or a piece of equipment.
I'm Ralph Steele, Quality Control Manager at Mountain Enterprises, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about stockpile safety around stockpiles that have maybe overhanging and the dangers of that. So we'll go over here and look at this wrap pile. And around the asphalt plants, that's probably the most dangerous stockpiles we deal with, where it's got the asphalt sticks together, and you got a lot of overhang, and then when it breaks loose, the danger of how it could cover you up and kill you or injure you severely. As you can see with this pile, you can see the overhang, and you can see the material that slid off from the top, which is enough material that could cover you up and kill you. Around the asphalt plants, we will, and every morning, the technicians go out and get moisture samples from the stockpiles. And as you can see, if you're out here early in the morning getting a moisture sample, this falls off on top of you. Nobody even know where you're at. I mean, you'd be gone. And we're trying to change that where nobody is put in that position to have to worry about this happening to them. So as you can see right here, where the loader's been coming in and getting buckets of material out, you have your overhang. And like I said, when it hangs out like this, that could break loose at any time. And as you can see over here, what this has done, this has broke loose from the top of the pile, and it falls down. You definitely want to watch, which you shouldn't be around any stockpile anyway, getting any samples around close to the bottom of it. But as you can see from this right here, what can happen, it could make a real bad day really quick. So like I said, we're trying to make some changes to make sure that this don't happen to anybody here. We get sampled, the loader will get samples off from the pile, put it down in the small piles so the technician can get samples, so we won't have that issue.
Carlisle, can I get a sample of wrap?
Okay, Matt, I'll be right there to get it for you.
As you sample at a quarry or asphalt plant, take your time. This took no time at all for the loader operator to lay a pad of material out safe away from the overcut face of this stockpile. A minute or two and you're going home safe. At this point, we've done everything we can to make sampling as safe as possible. I'll take my samples back to the lab and run my tests on them. Carlisle, you can go ahead and discard this sample pad back into the stockpile. Thank you.
Okay, man, I'll take and push it back into the pile for you.